What's going on guys, Aero here, and welcome back to another video. Now in today's video, I want to discuss with you guys the recent Pokemon news that we've gotten for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, as well as some of the rumors that have been going around as well, as there has been some information that has come out for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, but I've just been a little bit busy and I haven't had the time to discuss this, but I do find it pretty interesting and I do want to talk to you guys about it and give you guys my thoughts on it. So yeah, let's get started. Now really the first thing that happened was we got some Coro leaks that gave us some new information and details about Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, but really the thing that happened was right after that Coro leak, like literally the next day after, the Pokemon Company uploaded a brand new trailer with some new gameplay for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and that trailer pretty much covered all of the information within Coro, so instead of talking about the Coro leaks, let's just talk about the trailer instead. So the brand new trailer for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee starts off by showing us the trainer in Vermilion City, so we can see right here that this is still some pretty early stuff within the game, as Vermilion City comes pretty early when you're exploring Kanto, but it does look very nice to see Vermilion City in HD. Now someone tweeted about this to me on Twitter, but something that they noticed was that all the trailers that we've been getting for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee seem to go in the order that you're going to be going as you're exploring Kanto on your journey. Like the first trailer that we got to see like Route 1 and like exploring Kanto a little bit, then we got to see Brock and Misty, and now we're seeing Vermilion City and like Lieutenant Surge, and I'm going to be talking about that in a little bit as well. So it's kind of interesting to see that the trailers are going to go in the order of our journey, like we're not seeing like Saffron City and then Cerulean City or anything like that, so I wouldn't be surprised if the next trailer that we're probably going to be getting sometime next month is going to show us maybe like Lavender Town and Erica and stuff like that. So yeah, it's pretty cool to see how that's going to be the way that they're going to be showing us the trailers, and probably like before the game releases, maybe we can see like Cinnabar Island and stuff like that as well. It's pretty cool to see. Now in terms of Vermilion City, the one thing that I know some people were discussing about on Twitter was what this building right here is, as I think some people were speculating that this might be like a contest hall or something like that, because we can see right here that the building has some ribbons outside of it, and it's definitely different than the other buildings that are inside of Vermilion City, but I'm pretty sure like 99% that this building right here is going to be the Pokemon Fan Club, as if you played a Kanto game before, then you probably know that the Pokemon Fan Club is a special place in Vermilion City where you talk to the chairman and he talks about his like Ninetales, I'm pretty sure, or like his Rapidash. I think it's the Rapidash, I forget exactly, but he talks about that Pokemon and then he gives you a bike voucher, and that's what you take back to Cerulean City in order to get yourself a bicycle. So I'm pretty sure that that's going to be the Pokemon Fan Club right there, but it would be nice to have Pokemon contests if that did turn out to be the case. I think that would be really cool to see what Pokemon contests could be like in Kanto, but I'm 99% sure that that's probably the Pokemon Fan Club. Now the next thing that we get to see here in the trailer is the gym battle with Lieutenant Surge, so it's pretty cool. It's obviously going to be the third gym battle that you're going to have as you're exploring the Kanto region, and we can see that Lieutenant Surge is obviously going to be using his signature Pokemon Raichu, but I think it's cool because in Pokemon Yellow, I'm pretty sure the only Pokemon that Lieutenant Surge had was a Raichu. It wasn't like Pokemon Red and Blue where he had like a Voltorb and a Pikachu, I'm pretty sure. Like he only had a Raichu in Pokemon Yellow, so it's going to be interesting to see if he only has a Raichu within Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee as well, because of how these games are based off of Yellow. I think it would be nice if they gave him some more Pokemon as well, just to kind of make the battle a little bit more challenging, but I feel like he's probably just going to use Raichu because they want to keep the game as similar as they can to the original Pokemon Yellow. Now the next thing that they show off in the trailer is actually some Team Rocket stuff with Jessie, James, and Meowth, and so we obviously knew that they were going to be in the game because they were based off of the original Pokemon Yellow, and they all did appear in Pokemon Yellow, and we also got to see a little bit of them with like a special commercial that came out in Japan. There was like a special commercial where we got to see like a glimpse of Team Rocket, Jessie, James, and Meowth, and so everybody was talking about that as well, but here we really got to see the full reveal for them, and we actually got to see some gameplay as well. So I'm pretty sure the part right here where they're talking about Jessie, James, and Meowth is probably going to be within Mount Moon. I think that's pretty much where they appear the first time you see them, so it's pretty cool to see how that's going to look like within the game, and especially in HD that's going to look really nice. But yeah, besides that though, we pretty much already know what it's going to be like. And finally, the last really big thing that they pretty much showed off in the trailer is the fact that Mega Evolutions are going to be within Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. So I know a lot of people were unsure if Mega Evolutions were actually going to return, but I'm pretty sure like when Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee were first announced, when Mr. Masuda did have an interview with a lot of media, and they asked like if the Mega Evolutions and even Z moves are going to be within the games, instead of just flat out saying no like he did for some other things, Mr. Masuda said to just stay tuned, and that kind of hinted that at some point they were probably going to reveal Mega Evolutions, and because of how they did that, I wouldn't be surprised if in a future trailer they decide to show off Z moves that are going to be coming as well. But the really cool thing about Mega Evolutions within Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee is that it looks like that Mega Evolutions might not be tied to held items. Now, the Pokemon Company did put out a tweet talking about how Mega Evolutions are going to work within these games, and they pretty much just said that you're going to need the Mega Stone for the Pokemon, and that you're going to need a Keystone. They don't really talk about anything with like the Mega Bracelet, or the fact that you're going to have to give the Pokemon the Mega Stone to hold or anything like that. In fact, they really don't mention anything about held items, and so that's why it doesn't seem like you're going to have to give the Pokemon the held item, or like you're going to have to give the Pokemon the Mega Stone in order to be able to Mega Evolve. In fact, if we take a look at the Japanese trailer for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, you can actually see that there's one spot right here where the Charizard is going to Mega Evolve, and the option that it gives you to Mega Evolve actually gives the choice for which Mega Evolution you want. So the person can actually choose right here if they want Mega Charizard X or Mega Charizard Y, and that we all know is definitely not how it works, because in the traditional Pokemon games or the core RPGs, you basically can choose which Charizard you want by giving Charizardite X or Charizardite Y, and so it definitely doesn't seem like you're going to have held items here, as there's no way that you would be able to get both of them to held onto your Charizard. So that's why it definitely seems like they're not going to be tied to held items anymore, but rather there's going to be some other way that you're going to have to access in order to use Mega Evolution. So yeah, just some pretty awesome stuff. I'm just very happy that Mega Evolutions are going to be returning within these games. I think that's going to be awesome. I really did want Mega Evolutions to return. I love using Mega Evolutions, and I think having them in HD is going to be awesome on the Nintendo Switch. Now, in terms of Mega Evolutions within Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, I did find this article online, and I know a lot of people were talking about this, and I do want to give you guys my thoughts on it. And so basically, if you haven't heard about this, Nintendo has reportedly filed trademarks for 15 Kanto Pokemon, and a lot of people are speculating that these Pokemon could receive Mega Evolutions or something special within Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. So if we take a look at the article right here, it says Nintendo has reportedly filed for 15 trademarks for Pokemon which originate from the Kanto region. Those Pokemon are as follows: Golem, Machamp, Raichu, Jinx, Starmie, Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Hitmontop, Arbok, Weezing, Persian, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, and Dragonite. The last time that something like this happened was when various Pokemon received Mega Evolutions in Pokemon X and Y. The same thing could be happening with the forthcoming Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. Nothing has been confirmed by Nintendo or the Pokemon Company, so we shall have to wait and see with this one. Now, it is pretty interesting though how Nintendo has filed trademarks for these Pokemon, and the interesting thing though about this is that they said that they originate from the Kanto region. That's what they say right here in the article, that they come from the Kanto region. But I'm pretty sure if you guys are really into Pokemon, then I'm sure a lot of you noticed this as soon as I did, like when I was reading this, is that it says Hitmontop is also here as well within these trademarks, and I know for a fact that Hitmontop is not a Gen 1 Pokemon, or is not a Pokemon from Kanto, unless I'm really dumb, but I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm pretty sure it's a Gen 2 Pokemon, so that's kind of what's like making me seem like this is probably fake here. But either way, if these Pokemon all did get trademarked, maybe something cool could be happening to them. Hitmontop is really the odd one here that kind of makes it seem like this entire thing, I don't know what it could mean, but because of how all these other Pokemon are from the Kanto region, maybe they could be receiving Mega Evolutions or new forms or a special Z move or something like that, and it would be really nice to see that. I think some of these Pokemon could definitely deserve to have a Mega Evolution, especially with like Machamp and Golem and stuff like that. You know, some of these other Pokemon, maybe like Weezing, I think would be nice to have one. Arbok, maybe like this is going to be like Jesse and James's Mega Evolutions if they were battling you or something like that. That would be really cool. Seeing the Eevee Evolutions get one would be awesome. The original Kanto Eevee Evolutions having Mega Evolutions. Dragonite would be like the popular Pokemon, the pseudo legendary that everybody would want to see a Mega Evolution for. So it would be nice to have Mega Evolutions for these Pokemon. You know, do I think that they're going to receive Mega Evolutions? Probably not, but I think it is kind of interesting to talk about this and just give you guys my thoughts on what I would feel like if these Pokemon were to receive Mega Evolutions. I would love for them to get Mega Evolutions. I think a lot of these Pokemon are very good choices for Pokemon that need Mega Evolutions in order to become a little bit more useful. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. What do you think that this could mean? Do you think that they're going to receive Mega Evolutions, a new form, a new move, or something like that? What do you guys think that these trademarks are for? Definitely be sure to let me know all of your thoughts down below. Now, in terms of new Mega Evolutions for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee, or just anything new, I'm pretty sure that we're definitely going to be getting something new just around the corner for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I'm actually feeling very confident about this, because the way that I see it, right now, if you're a traditional Pokemon fan who's played a lot of the previous Pokemon games, then what really is the incentive to get Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee? I mean, really the only thing is that you're going to be experiencing the Kanto region in HD on the Nintendo Switch. There's like a new way to play it because of how there's no wild battles and stuff like that, but besides besides that though, there's really not a whole bunch of things here that are convincing people. If you've already played Pokemon Yellow, or if you've already played like a Kanto game, then there's not a lot of things here that are convincing you to purchase Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. And so that's why I really feel like they're going to announce something pretty big real soon. I think it's going to be literally in a few days, and the reason that I'm saying this is because of Pokemon Worlds. And if you guys don't know, Mr. Masuda always does like a really big opening ceremony at Pokemon Worlds, and he's actually announced something every single year since like the past 5 years. In 2013, with Pokemon X and Y being hyped up, he revealed Mega Kangaskhan at Pokemon Worlds. Then in 2014, with Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire being hyped up, he revealed Mega Slowbro. And then in 2015, we were actually a little bit curious because in 2015, if you guys remember that year, we actually didn't have any main series Pokemon games. So people were thinking like, what is he actually going to reveal? Is he actually going to show something? Some people were even thinking like maybe he'll reveal a brand new main series game at Pokemon World. But really what happened in 2015 was he revealed that Pokkén Tournament was actually going to be ported onto the Wii U, because at that time Pokkén Tournament was only for the arcades in Japan, and a lot of people were talking about how they would love to play that game if it did come out for the Wii U. So they announced the Pokkén Tournament port at Pokemon Worlds 2015, and then in 2016, with Pokemon Sun and Moon being all hyped up, he revealed a brand new Pokemon, which was Crabrawler. And then in 2017, last year, with Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon, he actually showed off that brand new Z move for Kommo-o. I think it was called like Clangorous Soul Blaze or something like that. So basically he's shown off something for Pokemon every single year for like the past 5 years. There's no way that he's not going to show off something for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, and I definitely do think that it's going to be something big. I mean, whether or not it's going to be brand new Mega Evolutions like everyone has been speculating here in this video, or if it's going to be something else, I definitely feel like it's going to be something big that's going to get a lot of people excited, because like I said, there's not really a lot of things here that are convincing you to get Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Really the one thing that we know right now is there's going to be a brand new, never before seen Pokemon, but is one brand new Pokemon really worth it for people to purchase this entire game? That's what we really need to find out. That's what they really got to show. They got to show something completely new that's going to get traditional Pokemon fans very interested in the games and wanting to purchase them. And finally, the last thing that I want to talk to you guys about is actually something pretty interesting from Amazon UK. And so if we take a look at this tweet right here, it says Amazon UK has listings of several Nintendo Switch titles up to number 30 that states just announced at the Nintendo Switch event, and includes 2 Pokemon 3DS titles for the Nintendo Switch. Could be an old mistake / error, or could it mean that a Nintendo Direct is coming soon with several announcements? Now we can see right here in the image, it does say Switch Title 23, it says Switch Title 14, and then Switch Title 30, so it looks like there is a bunch of placeholder titles that have been uploaded to Amazon. We don't know exactly what it says here, and then like it stated, it says right here, just announced at the Nintendo Switch event, box art coming soon. Now the one thing that I do know for a fact is that Amazon does upload like a lot of stuff like this as placeholders whenever there is a big Nintendo event coming. As if you guys remember earlier this year, Amazon actually uploaded a whole bunch of potential like Switch placeholder titles, and that was in January. And if you guys remember, we did get a January Nintendo Direct that revealed a lot of the stuff like Mario's Tennis Aces and some of the other games that are going to be coming out this year. So I'm pretty sure that we're probably going to be getting a Nintendo Direct at some point real soon, like maybe towards the end of this month, maybe definitely like sometime in the beginning of September, because Mr. Kimishima did say that they still have to reveal Nintendo's full autumn lineup, so there's definitely still some games that are going to be revealed, so I feel like it would make a ton of sense. But the thing right here is that we can see that there's a Pokemon logo for 2 of these, and then it says Switch title and Nintendo 3DS. So I think some people were talking about how they think that maybe there's going to be some Pokemon games from the 3DS that are actually going to be ported onto the Nintendo Switch. Now I'm almost certain that they're not going to port any type of main series game, because that just wouldn't make any sense. Like I don't think they're going to port X and Y or Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire or Sun and Moon or Ultra Sun and Moon, because they already got Pokemon Let's Go that's going to be coming out later this year, and then they got the main series Gen 8 game that's going to be coming out next year. There's really no room to put in another main series game, and especially if they're just porting an old one from the 3DS. But I do think that they're probably going to port some type of spin-off game on the from the Nintendo 3DS onto the Nintendo Switch. That could probably just give them some extra money if they needed, and it would make a ton of sense as well. Maybe like a mystery dungeon game that they could put on there. Maybe they could port like Detective Pikachu or something like that. That I could see happening, but definitely not a main series game. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. Do you think that a Nintendo Direct is on the way real soon? What do you think about these Pokemon games that are here? Do you think that they're just a mistake here? Do you think that we're actually going to get some 3DS Pokemon games ported onto the Switch? Definitely be sure to let me know all of your thoughts down below. And so there you go guys, that's all the information that we have right now about Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, and the possible rumor that we have that maybe some new Mega Evolutions could be on the way. Maybe Mr. Masuda is ready to show off something at Pokemon Worlds, so we're just gonna have to wait and see, and that Amazon has uploaded some mysterious Switch titles that we're gonna have to find out about later as well, possibly hinting that maybe a Nintendo Direct could be coming real soon. If you guys enjoyed this video, then please be sure to click that like button and also comment down below and let me know what you guys think of all this. What are your thoughts on the Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee information? How do you guys feel about possible new Mega Evolutions? Do you think that Mr. Masuda is going to show off something at Worlds? What do you think that he could show? And how do you feel about these new Switch titles that Amazon supposedly leaked? Definitely be sure to let me know all of your thoughts down below. If you're new to this channel, then please be sure to subscribe. I'm definitely going to have some more Pokemon content in the future, so please be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. Click on that bell to become a part of the notification squad. Go follow me on Twitter at Aero so you can be featured in videos, and also join my Discord as well. I'll have that linked in the description. We've got a bunch of nice people there who are always talking about Pokemon, Smash Bros, and Nintendo, so definitely be sure to join that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching.